Week 1, days 1 through 7, the dream. In this first week, you will lay the foundations for successfully manifesting your desires. Who are you? What is your reality? What do you want? What is your vision? And what universal energy will you call upon for assistance? We will cultivate a daily spiritual practice and learn to spot signs from the universe that will give you guidance as you move forward. Day 1, what are you manifesting? Every moment is a manifestation of the whole. Life itself is therefore nothing but the continuous moment of the whole. Yamada Kun, the Gateless Gate. Hello, beautiful soul. Today is day 1 of our journey to manifesting what you desire. You may be feeling excited and curious about what we are embarking on together. Today we are laying down the groundwork so that we're both on the same page. I'm going to talk about manifestation both as a noun and as a verb, a concept and a practice. To manifest is to bring an idea and or desire from thought to the physical reality. As defined by Morgan Garza, manifesting is using the power of the mind and the energetic frequency of thoughts to invite things, people, jobs, money, love, just about anything you want into your life. You are manifesting right now. You are constantly creating your reality with your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions. This concept might be incredibly empowering, but maybe you're reading this like, WTF, why would I manifest this reality I'm living in now? Don't fret, my friend. I felt the same way. I felt so discouraged and angry when I learned about this in some of the manifestation courses I'd taken and read it in books, but I finally come to a place where I understand. The goal of this book is not just to manifest, but to consciously manifest, or as I like to say, co-create the life you want to live. Having awareness that you can consciously create your dream life is the first step to experiencing it. We are used to believing that if we work hard, we will get the things we desire. What if I told you that the universe doesn't care about what you want, but rather that the universe gives you who you believe you are and what you believe you deserve? I heard spiritual teacher and author Iyanla Vanzant say that most people believe you must have the resources to do the thing you want to do, and then you will be. She offers instead that it's be, do, and have. Meaning you have to become the thing you want in order to attract the thing you are seeking. If you want abundance, you have to vibrate abundance from your cells, your energy, your thoughts and feelings. The more I deepen my spiritual and self-growth journey and learn more about manifestation, the more I realize it's the art of surrendering, allowing, and having trust. If you are reading this book, you are on the quest to manifest something different for yourself. Something more elevated, better, something you want. You probably want steps and tricks, and I will help you with that. But I'm going to be upfront right away. While everyone has the ability to tap into universal consciousness and co-create their desires, it's going to take doing different things to get different results. Like a shift in perspective, healing your subconscious mind, or addressing outdated stories you replay in your mind. As the saying goes, nothing changes if nothing changes. I believe manifesting is all about our beliefs and, by extension, how we were conditioned and brought up to believe certain things. If you were lucky enough to have parents, teachers, and mentors around you who told you that anything is possible and they themselves modeled this behavior, then you are more likely to believe anything is possible. But if you didn't have an influence like that in your life, first, you'll need to acknowledge your current mindset, heal the wounds that brought you there, and learn how to cultivate a perspective that will put you in the right space to desire the things that will be the best for your overall well-being. Manifestation requires us to heal and shift our perception of our lives. Each and every one will be manifesting something different, and individually you will manifest different things throughout different seasons of your life. All those things are valid. Our desires are our soul's clues to what we want and what we are meant for. And while our mind can be a trickster, our heart never lies. Therefore, I believe embodiment work will also be helpful for you in this journey. Embodiment work is exactly what it sounds like, getting into your body to help you to drop out of your head and into your heart space. I remember very distinctly the year 2002 when I was a college student doing a summer internship at Time Warner. The senior staff brought all the interns to the newly built Time Warner building at Columbus Circle in Midtown Manhattan. We stood there as a group was assembled on the north side of the circle just looking at the building. It was the fanciest thing I had ever seen. I was a sophomore with big dreams. In high school, I did not care about my academia, mostly wanting to socialize and have fun, hence my subpar non-Ivy League college grades. I stood there looking at my future dream, and at that moment, I decided to create the life I wanted to live on my terms. I realized that I had to take my studies seriously if I wanted to get closer to that dream. This is when I turned my academic career around, and eventually I graduated magna cum laude and was inducted into the Honor Society. I didn't call it manifestation at the time because this was before The Secret. I relied heavily on my ability to visualize, believe, and take steps necessary to get closer. As I stared at the pristine building, I told myself that one day I was going to live nearby and shop at the Whole Foods, another fancy place, go for runs in Central Park, and make lots of money. I knew it was possible. Now the thing is, I didn't really think about it every day or even have a vision board. I just knew. I believed. 8 years later, I lived three blocks away, and it all happened. Not exactly how I imagined it would, but I lived in that place. I went for runs in that park, and I shopped for groceries every week in that Whole Foods. This book isn't just about getting things or acquiring things. It's really about believing in yourself and what's possible for your life, and a lot of that belief will result in interactions with the material world and experiences in it. There's nothing wrong with that. In many spiritual traditions, we are taught to detach from material things and wants, but I believe there is a balance. We have to be able to enjoy our human experience and at the same time not grip everything so tightly. We have to learn to appreciate the things around us while simultaneously not becoming attached to them. When we are too attached to our material possessions, we lose the ability to release and let go, which is crucial to knowing the truth of who we are and what we are capable of. There are times in our lives that are so challenging that we can't think of anything but accepting the loss. But as Jim Carrey famously said, I think everybody should get rich and famous and do everything they ever dreamed of, so they can see that it's not the answer. We may understand this statement logically, but most of us want to get there anyway and see for ourselves. Telling you your wildest dreams aren't actually the answer is not to discourage you, but I did want to offer another perspective on manifestation. Before we dive in, I want you to know that manifestation is more than manifesting money, a big house, cars, and material things. It's having the freedom and ability to change your current circumstances. One of the biggest lies in modern life is that more will bring you happiness. I believe the key to happiness is to feel grateful for your present circumstances, but also have a deep knowing that you can change your circumstances at any time with your thoughts, feelings, and your will. As I mentioned in the introduction, manifesting at the macro level is being in alignment with who you really are. At the micro level, people manifest to feel good. When you manifest a goal, a job, money, a car, or a person, it feels good because the thing or person elicits positive emotions within you. These are material manifestations that are attached to a perceived emotion. The object of your desire gives you a momentary serotonin boost, and then you are in a hamster wheel of manifesting. While I'm not saying you shouldn't manifest these things, it will be to your benefit to be in the flow with your life, to understand yourself at the macro and micro level, to be the point of attraction to those things that are meant for you. There is a difference between attracting versus chasing, magnetizing versus getting, being in the flow versus forcing, trusting versus controlling. When I ask my friends and family, even strangers, what are you currently manifesting? Most people will say freedom. The freedom to do what they want, when they want, have financial security, and not worry. I believe every human being on earth has a right to financial resources, education, health, and freedom to do whatever he, she, they want. As the U.S. Constitution puts it, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To understand how to manifest is to know how to harness the creative potential within us to create a life of freedom, where we have the unbridled ability to pursue our own personal happiness, to be able to do what we want, when we want, and dictate the terms of our own lives. What have you manifested? Write in your journal about some things that you've successfully manifested, whether you realized it or not at the time. Take note of what you thought of while you did it. Did you have a vision board? How quickly did your manifestations come to you? Did they come to you in the form that you had intended? Whenever I review the manifestations that I have called into being, this exercise reminds me that I have been able to manifest before. And if I have done it before, I can do it again. Go deeper. What does manifestation mean to you?